This is Mama Boat. Again, I'm here to advise you on say no to premarital sex. Say no to sex before marriage. This advice goes specifically to our youth, but not only our youth, to also those who are adults but not yet married. Say no to premarital sex. Say no. Most people claim they are Christians but lack the lifestyle that affirm their claims. In fact, I would say they are wolves in sheep clothing, and we see them mostly in our churches. Some pastors and some church leaders are leading a lot of young ones astray just because they can't voice out what is going on in those various churches. Remember, judgment will start from the church. I'm not here to judge, but it's an advice to help that innocent one over there that is being led astray by some promiscuous church leaders and pastors. Please, if you are a young one or you belong to a particular church and your pastor or church leaders have the habit of having sex unnecessarily, unlawfully, having sex with young ones here and there, and they are happy with it, they are proud of whatever they are doing, and the pastor encouraging that as well. That when people even do that, he does not advise them to refrain from that. Remember, Bible says that this should not even be mentioned among us. It shouldn't be mentioned among us as Christians. It's the practice of the people in the world. What do I mean by the world? Okay, let's look at it this way. In this world, we have two groups. We have two groups. That's those who practice righteousness and those who practice sin. Okay, so we have the world of righteousness and the world of sin. So if you belong to the world of sin, you don't care about whatever you do. You enjoy sinning. You enjoy sinning because yours is, well, I sin and then I go back to church, I ask for forgiveness and God forgives me. Who told you that? It's never like that. What you do not know, God overlooks. But for the ones you know, you will surely be punished for. Remember, it says, for the wages of sin is death. So be careful. My dear ones, let's go on to whatever I'm going to talk about. This was just by the way. I'm just making some analysis here and there for you to understand. See, the promiscuous pastors and church leaders, let's expose them. Let's expose them. They are leading a lot of young ones astray, especially the innocent ones. They use the same Bible to deceive them. They tell you, you see, I'm a pastor, and you know whatever the pastor says is right, and believe in your prophet or whatever. Please do not make your pastors and your prophets your yardstick. Your yardstick should be God, and God's message to us is in the Bible. So use the Bible as your yardstick, not man. Not man. Don't use man as your yardstick. Use the Bible, and as the Akan Adage says, you are meaning that you know what is right. Everyone knows what is right. So we know in our various churches that fornication is forbidden or it's not accepted. God hates it. God doesn't encourage it. He speaks against it. He says we should refrain from it. He even said we should flee from youthful lust, meaning that this desire, the strong desire for sex, takes effect from our adolescent stage. And that is why I seem to focus more on our youth, because this is the time that the urge becomes so strong. You see, it becomes unbearable, but you can overcome it. That is why I'm here for you. I'm here to tell you how you do it. I did it and it helped me. I did it. I knew no man till I got married. It helped me, and I'm sure you're also going to do it. Listen, if someone says that if you don't have sex before marriage, you will not get a good husband. No, that's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. I'll keep quoting Matthew 6:33. It says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything shall be added unto you." So put God first in everything that you do, and he will not put you to shame. You bring in the right people to help you, but it's just because we do not want to abide by his word and always want to give ears to what men say. Please, I'm taking this again, that anyone, if you belong to a church where your pastor and the church leaders in the church encourages sex or before marriage or premarital sex, please leave that church. You will not get any good thing from the church. No, they can't give you what is right if they are not practicing what is right. Our actions are louder than the words. Our actions are louder. So if actions are wrong, please flee. It wouldn't help you. It will lead you astray. Expose them. Expose them. There is no church. There's no church registered in heaven. You are the church. So keep that church holy. Keep that temple holy. There's so many things, but I'm pointing at this because the Bible says this should not be mentioned among us. If you're a Christian and you keep falling, having sex over and over and over, you think it's normal. Please, it's not normal. You have chosen to take that path. That is why. You chose that path. That is why. So, I'm here to advise you all that find yourself in this situation to stay away from that. A lot of people think it's fun to have sex. It's never fun. It's not fun. Please, let's refrain from that act. It wouldn't help us at all. It's so pathetic to hear young ones saying, "Oh, I had 4 girls yesterday. I used all of them and I paid them." What? How can you just say that? Look, this should be the language for the people in the world. Those who have chosen that path of darkness. It's their lifestyle. But for us who claim we are Christians, it is not our lifestyle. For us who claim we are Christians, it's not our lifestyle. We walk in the light. So we do what is right. So let's do what is right. Let's practice the truth. And the truth will set us free. So young one over there, if someone is just pushing you into it, please don't give in. I quite remember a lady approached me some years back, and she was 30 going to 31, and she was like, no one is coming her way, but by God's grace, she's gotten this graduate, and she being how do you call it? She being a petty trader and having a graduate as a husband, a future husband, then that is something good that has come her way. But then the guy is requesting for sex, marries her, and then I told her, please, whatever he's telling you is wrong. Don't go into it. Don't go. You have stayed 30 years without sex, and by God's grace, someone come your way and the person is requesting for sex before he marries you. Don't go in. But she didn't heed to my advice. She went into it, allowed the guy to use him. At the end, they got married, though she was pregnant before the wedding. On her wedding day, she wore, her white gown, deceiving many that she's a virgin. But she couldn't deceive God, because God knows everything. There is nothing hidden before him. And do you know what happened? Though she's married, she's having kids, but she's facing challenges that reminds her of what she did. Whatever you will do today, no man might see. God might even forgive you for that act, but the scar will always be there. You can never forget what you did. You can never forget what you did. So then, why do you go into it? Why don't you wait for the right time? When the right time comes, you enjoy, you even be fed up and go in when you want it. See, because it's not your time, whatever you do it in secret. You do it in darkness. You see people and you run from it. See, deceiving a lot. Please, it wouldn't help you. Flee from that. Refrain from that act. It wouldn't help you. See, when that happens to you, you will not grow as God wants you to grow in Him. So, my advice to you young ones there, let's say no to premarital sex. Let's say no to sex before marriage. Let's expose all those who try to push us into it. Your dignity, your your dignity counts. Add value to yourself and be what God expects you to be. Be a vessel unto honor and a vessel unto glory. Stay blessed. This is Mama Boat again. Sure to come again with episode 3 of Say No to Premarital Sex. And again, say no to sex before marriage. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.